any baby a year kwa. Na yentumi nkwati Charles onua wonto bisi o. Ya ono serve as the executive secretary at the Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining. From 2017 till a year 2020. Good. Na omuye juma earlier on I'm saying I make kind documents which remo any what they sought to do. Maybe a fight in a ekoko premier any what seems to be the difference from their fight and the now fight. But Charles BC Waha Onia Akwaba, not then.
Brother, Mejudo.
Good.
Yes, Hatcher.
The first agenda was for your bid to be the general secretary. And that one, at a point, you said no. You throw in the towel.
Yes.
Because of one or two reasons.
The expression like throw in the towel. I'm not sure why I brew the towel now, but
no, but at times people can throw in the towel for peace to prevail.
That be
not necessarily in the fight.
Throwing in the towel now. I had the may need your feeling for or boxing.
Yeah.
Or should war brewing Japan and manager not to towel not to.
Good.
Name Obianca or Bruno Mutu managing Biaso and 2000. Young expression for name.
All right. So how would you tell?
Okay. So
your exit.
Some statement by that your Dawson Yerko. I the nine Yipacron party being. Now we Yipacrosa General Secretary could be in Yinara or dear tiny chick party in the upper day Oiden 2024 you win. And maybe as Macadam I would prefer communicating for the party.
Good, okay.
And even even President Mahama Abakade and Sembi Aisha one in some same year work what the year. Yeah. Because Aisha no only you focus.
Oh, I see.
Focus need a clear illegal mining. At a Ghana phone could sing why mining. And so if we focus on Aisha one alone, at the other people who are even doing worse things are also sure one. So we don't have to keep.
No, but the fight against illegal mining, with your experience and your efforts, you are not in the current scheme of things now.
Okay.
And why?
Outside Mr. Passide, 2019, 1st of March.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. One should share an answer. Some you see the bogus video.
And you were exonerated.
Yes. Now, me jam on the one you was at us. Or in the make the one you was, I wanted them to investigate the matter so that I do not interfere with BB or record. But by the time that me for Nijuman the IPP, President Abazinoye obeying also the way the problem was small scale mining until he made a bold step because when Jins there or Mampenin Biara Abagana ha we take bold step with them. And he took the bold step 2-year ban by Crawford head with the bubu pa. But we had to do it to save our environment. And I remember that now we attempt another obe nyankoponusu another ni assassin nyankoponushran. And so President took a bold step. We are forming the ministerial committee, 10 cabinet ministers, Professor from Pomwatin, Dan Botre, eminent people were in there. Yeah, I mean, Yakro, Yejuman, ministers and you took on across the whole country. You see, to see the enormity of the problem. Yeah, the mean side of problems are you identify your okra manifesto munta, yakade, yabe, or your friend then. You very structured that sector. No? Your create to be back and it's affirmed what the president wanted to do. And to know you share engage and yeah, then through that roadmap be back out. Them roadmap on a show international conference center. My president back yeah, outdoor. And you see, them roadmap about, and you realize that professors, surveyors from all walks of life, cream de la cream, war into mining, Ghana had, or yeah, Professor Kuma, UMAT, Vice Chancellor, then Professor Mankwa, Amegbe, Alasan, Dr. Nadi de Tego, Professor Sim, we now become, and yeah, including this agencies, Minerals Commission, Water Resources, into Abacon. Na small scale miners are himful. The documents about, and we all agreed to it that at the time it was the best. And at the time, South Africa community mining and ocean were fine once where you won. When your president took on 2019 February crawl Cape Town mining in Daba in the speech Ramaphosa as well. the Deputy Minister for Mines also wants to adopt the community mine in there. Zama or Diamond Galamsey area. And then at that time, Subone Sweden Furba, Malawi Furba, learning what we're doing. So if Zina Krofurba no Busha, then it means that we're actually on the right path.
On the right track,
Yes. So within the roadmap, we have something called the galamsey, which was a software, which ensures transparency in the application process. It ensures the status of Obiane license. We was to give the level of right to you. I mean, so officials by standard, so within my district, it should be able to tell me how many concessions are there. Okay. Into Sadamna or Benunsuna, so we say we community
don't know.
But
who are those in charge of the galamsey app? No? Is it restricted to a year?
I don't think
detail, no?
I don't think we've used it.
Oh, okay, you've not used it.
I mean, Mr. Pass, I mean, so use it. You see.
But your time, no, I'm procure that application.
Exactly, was procured. Trackers on excavators.
Trackers, yeah, I remember that.
We
the
did
trackers
that.
on the excavators.
All these things. And if anything, I should be held responsible. That's my negligence.
Okay.
Because in as much as 10 ministers, cabinet ministers, I was running the thing day to day. Okay? And it's a negligence. I mean, about more first. Because trackers you used to state in this case doing
okay.
It was on the excavator. How do we maintain them? You know, you go around from district mining committees across the country. I've seen it being done again.
Yeah.
So is it that the ministers failed in what they've done? 10 cabinet ministers, and the president should sack them. Because as Kunta Makadam, you are giving the NDC ammunition to talk
to attack
when
they
don't even have the right to speak now. Because one year the margin. And then within that, you know, drone pilots train one. Sancho, you want to do baby and chebi pa. You got the data. Because all do baby when they use Watson. Because all the trackers, the drones, okay, and I as the European Space Agency Bay. I remember Francesco came to Ghana, would training all the related agencies, so that the satellite imaging, your flight hub, say tracker near testing. If you zone excavator should be linked to a certain concession.
Okay, concession, go.
And see, sometimes no, if you're not pack or padopa, it's called geofencing. No, be afraid if he wearian. So what's happening? But now, and so by doing that, the people, it's called the Hawthorne effect.
Yeah, the Hawthorne effect.
Exactly. People knew that, hey, worship.
They are being tracked and monitored.
And all these things, abandon. Roadmap.
Good.
So you understand. So the main thing is that we're supposed to be transparent and all that. Yes, it want the higher to baby, okay? The higher to baby, but at the time, so 2 year ban the banner, the major one. We targeted that we're going to take the foreigners out. Until 2009 up until 2022. Immigration. What's the 1,600 foreigners have been expatriated? 11-year period, okay? Within 2017 and 2019 alone, 572 foreigners were expatriated related
to more activities.
Yes, okay? So 35% alone in. So we should, the momentum should be
going up,
You get it? Okay, now, you also know, a bit immigration at the time, the influx of Chinese around that time decreased. Okay? And then, one of the voluntary, also across beside immigration, the facts were there. Now, in that China, say you into Mungo, so why are they back here? Why to China? We are not able to go there, but they are able to come here and do. And the small scale mining is a preserve of Ghanaians. Into why? So we borders, what borders put no be able to come cover, and to put the on their hair, but I don't think it's right. It doesn't mean that we failed.
Okay.
Maybe we've taken our eye off the ball. So I mean that we need to comply because there's a document that we're all supposed to be following. Say cabinet, but as then we know that we are real.
But none of these roadmap policies are more pencil put in place, now, and then we are seeing say it's being implemented.
None of them.
Come again.
None of them.
None of them.
No, community mining. No.
Community mining.
Alternative livelihood.
Well, that one is being implemented.
Yes, there's a secretariat for it. No, the ministry, all River community, they're working.
Oh.
But some of the things, I don't know if it's being used, then I'm not. Then if it's being used now, on effective, we should actually
But what
review
was
it.
the idea behind Momo community mining it then? Because what we are seeing now is that Ghanaians are fronting, but behind the scenes, expatriates now, the real digging.
Okay, so you see, when we did that, on the Minerals Commission were inspectors then but you realize that we brought a QR code. On an ananas video, no feed the memo and be offered the license. The QR code wasn't a license. It was to tell you the anatomy of what that mining company directors wasn't, okay, the status or insurance or day. So everything is in the QR code. And it's a damn drone pilots. Your thought scanners be more.
Yeah.
So when they go to our, there will be our signboard. You started the man signboard to concession though. Into oba no scan QR code. Or scanner on no scan and I don't know. On to falsify because or scanning instantaneous about the center.
To the center, central point. Yeah.
Atasa. And you tell you that in a day, you went to the mining site 3 or 4 times. That's how you're going to be paid. But atasa, into falsify baby will be to unless of course the woman baby not say hano shad, And we did it in such a way that you probably charge and then we'll be changing that.
Okay.
I mean,
there's no
because
you can't manipulate the system.
Because my mentality, me more T-Mobile, Virgin, Orange. Okay, say a fair call center and that. The you can cross John, a friend. The next day, I'll someone or two.
Yeah.
So you're dealing with faceless people.
Good.
You take the human thing out.
Interface no out. Yeah.
Drone pilot no so. Okay, before no be not setting up. To go. They were worship. On to my escape.
Yeah.
So all these things were, I mean,
implemented.
Testing.
Good.
So then, if it's then I must be held
Because now
responsible.
we are not hearing of trackers. We are not hearing of drones from the current fight.
Yeah. So if then I must be held responsible for
but
being
how can you be held responsible
for being negligent? Hey.
Were you negligent? These were things during your era. No, you made sure said they were acquired for the state.
A conditional statement to miss the things were procured. Into procurement, and it went through fine.
It went through good.
Everything. And then the things that were bought were they fit for purpose. Into my point, I'm making there. Say you use no on your fit for purpose. Then I have to be held responsible for being negligent. That's the point I'm trying to
see.
make.
But what's your defense for your procurement? Did you procure the right equipment for the job?
We tested them and it worked.
You tested them and it
and
worked?
It worked, yes. That's why I'm saying that. Yes, your students. And so, I mean, some question be some pool. And the Ama, me at the mine, 144 were trained.
Good.
In the 44 were training. Drones now need to train one. Into the simulation way. They went to the field. Civil aviation for no training. At the time they had the man here. When the Dodona were they are from the mining areas. When the established there was a correlation between the young people there, kidney problems, eye problems related to the mining areas. Wow. So it might be caused by mercury. So I spoke to Prof. So maybe we should get the Ghana Health Service to actually trigger an investigation into that. Because the thing that we were doing was a novelty in this country. As we're going along, we're learning. Into amazing there, yes, community mining and everything area problem here. A dynamite was American embassy. One appointment system our block. What's the sign of Crofubisha Connebi? No block appointment. Oh, yeah, hackers. Oh. And put them business in the oh, and what block an appointment now at Tonamo. That's how it's in there. What's American embassy at club appointment? What would be unfunded passport? All I'm trying to say is that when I will try, there's an expression. When hunters are trying to shoot without missing, the birds are trying to
fly
without a peck. You know what I mean? So that's here as a community mine now, imagine how are we because community mining, and the chief. So, because chiefs were in royalty, you have a stake in the investor. So, if why no Pakuna Kaji Chinese, I believe that the compliance, the drone things, and all that would have given us all that information. But then, for me, BBI and no do BBI review. I saw one answer no akafa, that means some nipiaban. And we haven't seen improvement in our water bodies. I would want us to delve deeper and make sure that we do it right, because you know why? In 2024, we have to go to the Ghanaian populace and then talk about votes, okay? The manifesto na solve the problem. No, it's in there. It's a contract between us and them. There's something called specific performance. Into Morocco campaign, I'm not famous here. Community mind about alternative livelihood, about they on in the air, 80 and 2 man. There must be cogent reasons. Then because the Ghanaian voter is descending now, but say but on you know, voter or slow, or best slow,
because they are witnesses to what's happening.
Exactly, and then once you media, and so Ian, you've taken your eye off the ball.
Up.
No, but you've taken your eye off the ball, because we had a media coalition against galamsey.
Galamsey, yeah.
Yeah, into one camp for years.
No, but during your era, I mean, you sort of took us along. You know, in your
I had the man pedal there.
No, not you, but I'm saying if I say you took us along, the committee made sure say wherever you are moving to, you took a media.
What I did was that
the media was part of your operations.
Could you ponkruma?
Good.
Onya auntie. Where ba yerko baby women media men was each.
Good.
So there was transparency in it, because your media food.
That's what I'm saying.
What to be and it's good to have people from your opposing side checking what you're doing. And I like that. But they be or criticize but I mean I like it because I'm objective in my thinking. Because all your demands, and I was always on my toes to make sure the right things done. Some of the ones who can actually be in a group who are negligent. And we just as an actor and try to want to follow the man as a queen a number. So one can change the
chance with you. So help us to understand. Now, Minim say maybe what should that to try to analyze the fight now and what it seeks to bring because the feedback I hear from some of the stakeholders, I said this fight, they are not seeing top.
No, that's
unlike your previous fighter.
That's not right. That's not right. In the previous, 2 years, there was a 2-year ban. So people were agitating to come back to mine. Okay. I don't want to sit here and say, oh, it is the same government. But governance is continuous.
Good.
So if we say that NDC not NDC so that because then you are doing a disservice to the Ghanaian populace. So it's not about are we doing well or somebody else not doing well. It is a continuous thing. President Ben of Forming Interministerial Committee, Uri and Adina revert to Lands Ministry, they're doing their job. I want us to delve deeper and make sure that because say Mikita Jumban and Metodo on say. No. I want them to even do better than what the Interministerial Committee do. And they are on the right course. But why you Ghana and Funsi attitude. And maybe the little things are and to obey them checks and balances and if you're and I'm talking about the drones and I'm talking about these things. Let's try it then. We don't fly nor because boys now young people you train 144. What if you?
Yeah.
And they had hope that Nana Prez Akufo Addo was the call residential with train drone. Munso drone that them technology how to save data. They learned all these things. You and your own crow is carry. But so your phone call bro na
physical training.
We been wait score. What need score baby as well
too bad.
And the drones, not that the drones are not in existence.
Okay. They are there.
Exactly. It was procured. So I haven't heard anything. So I am thinking that we need to actually trigger that. Make sure that you need a failure. At least let's try. And if I need a review, okay, this no, because what we are doing, it's a novelty. Be Ghana had Sanche, I be 50 years ago, and the failure near the year in failure, but yen try And everything it wasn't like a one person sitting down and making that decision. Everybody was sitting there. Small scale miners, Minerals Commission rep, ERP, offering the EPA, water resource. They were all part of the team. That means I mean, but atasa. Auntie say, yeah, the near creation, you pack no nera. Within the government, we all fail.
No, but Charles, if say success chain no, if flow well, we will see results because where you left off, anywhere the ministry took off, now some of the, implementations now we put in place, are not being effected now. For instance, we are raising questions about the drones, we are raising questions about the trackers and all that. Minim or modus operandi now. Anyhow, they plan, putting up this fighter, a year different from Momo DN19. We are not hearing of these models, not now. Because, for instance, a Hame to hear say over 140 persons were trained, but now they are sitting idle. What's happening?
Okay, so, then and now. Yeah. Then I hadn't, but Mammy analogy more. So be here, now. Where you are diagnosed here, Benny. Now, what Yenza was watching that. Sometimes you do more a year and son at tap or no. So then it means that you are reacting to the medication. Okay. Now, a reactor could be positive or negative. Where we are now, it has become a national issue again because of Aisha 1. Aisha 1 no ben see you don't have galamsey mobile, but issue now baby. So at this point, it means that in your pede as an oil ye. Into your pedo I am the day. Wow, sorry, at this time. I go to my address now 2024. We have a story to tell. So I am thinking that the structures are there already. Okay? Structures no agencies in who. Na you crane one you here, for example. I'll give you an example about the Galam stop. Galam stop would have solved a lot of problems for us. Unless, of course, our another pedes BBC and pede transparent. Because problem I establishing the Obi or Forestry Commission. No entry permit. The onus is of the person to go to Minerals Commission or Dockage license and one mine. That was the problem. No, so until the bone agency in a work. While no man entry permit, where no I'm begging to all contact him. But Oko Achumota, what does in here as a paper naman until
straight to the forest.
Exactly. That was the thing that I was stopping at. What hit him?
Because you can get the entry permit, but without the mining license, you can't enter.
And if you want to change the course of a water body now, you need water permits. If you need to cut a tree, you need a salvage permit from forestry. So all this EPA, Baba one impact assessment. But you panu, as I so the Galam stop would have triggered the application process. Na minerals forestry more paper na Minerals Commission for mobile. So why are we not doing that? Why do we want to work independently? As I said, it is an interrelated thing. Into agencies and what's on will put it a roadmap together on Charles Bisu. Yes, of course I was the secretary, but Nyemi Mankuti
did Aisha one issue come up during your time?
But Aisha one issue is on main focus pew.
Okay.
But you see the nitty
of
solving the problem for the Ghanaian. The Ghanaian being busy now. I'm so mad, but you're winning them. On Yamo, Atasa, bringing the related agencies in together. European Space Agency, train Obiana. It is important that we adhere to it. Now, to Aisha one, listen, as a Yang encounter. But you said a Yang encounter.
Yeah, you know.
No, I mean, I have never met her personally.
Okay.
But I heard of her activities within the system. Her activities no crowding. Now, reporting area honem yet to the no or ye juma, Memfa Benyon Hunida.
Okay.
But Yakwa catches Gavitas 2-3. I remember Ejekum. It's Ejekum Nanoko. But also, boss, what's the Aisha one? Operator, work for 3 new machines. Watch within a week for alcohol. Yes, on 3 or 4 occasions each time. Now, Crawford the nature no war horn, and them zaman so at that time, no, honor catch him. I mean, man can't change that, me, but we focus so hard.
Yeah.
We send the drones there every time. No, when you're there, you lay surveillance for her. Into Nanka saw one, my friend, and Crawford was I didn't be able into call because drones no book quick. Yeah, within a certain way, I know what the information, but it's also 2 years like.
Okay.
As I said, in your data and the payers. Oko because when you are dealing with people now on your BBN but he didn't know that I knew that there was something happening
going on there.
And it was a bad. I think the strategy was that we're making it not lucrative for her. Because so machine could 300,000, don't know what's it. So 200, you find $100,000
Yeah.
Now as a trade, but within a week, another trade. As I said, because Colombia, a drug cartel now. Actually, small boys now, they seize goods. We try not to make it lucrative for them, and so all these things. I'm saying that maybe we took a bold step. We are there. We are going forward. Which is the Imianza mama, and some roadmap in that. So yeah, discarded at us, and there must be a reason because we launched the thing at conference center. Abo internet order.
Yeah.
We launch roadmap. Inti say 2025 kwa. Yeah. Eko care campaign in the mining areas. Na say in Zaman Korea. All the person has to do is obafa document will be so the be why danye. So I think we need to focus on that. It's a hearing to me, we need to explain it to the Ghanaian public there. A year to me, same. But I shall want to more pocho. Mempede you focus on it because my tenancy was a tapes be kitan tapes be.
Yeah.
Now the chair. Hey. I don't want to hear. It's an issue of morality.
Oh yes.
Atasa. Because one now work she them tapes into say obi nukun or for girlfriend. No, you can see them. No, there's consent. No, why BB never be sent tra. Never be sent be no yam robbers nam. Moba. Now also another no boyfriend or cocaine.
Yeah.
Then I will no you buffer no buffer no a customs officer. No Togo. No, I will be video na each other. I'm mukuna for cocaine and bagana. May then show video. Nan wa mo butuma. Or they ye charging maybe. Morality issue on any nebusia na new society wonka. But sir.
Yeah.
2 say be send on catch them or at the age that's illegal. There's laws for that. 3 so rape na no so oyabaze.
It's illegal.
So once there's consent, you pakuno butcher video no no.
But what if you compromise the opposition for that sexual offense no na fee?
So some is into when it's consent, no compromise position for data. There are internal structures that deals with it. And the internal structure doesn't mean to go and show the video. You give it to the organization and you pakuni yejuma we use internal disciplinary procedures. We be in pakuni are not be interdicted and way easy. But to come out and show no also a culpable. Reason is that there are laws, NCA laws. Yeah. There's criminality in showing pornographic photo, nude photos, and all that. And we need to educate people because more for no.
But and the okay, come or more ABR or more for victim no or we need that courage to stand up to it. Say,
but man, why I do?
Yeah,
man, why I do? You won't pay for what's it? Young girls pay you also my New Year Bibiana.
Good,
that's wrong.
They use it to blackmail.
But I'm
them.
saying that you couldn't more analogy there. No kun and a boyfriend or a drug dealer.
Good.
A pedod cocaine bar. No, I one door, any customs officer and kada. No video. We are not video now, but you're there is cocaine butcher. Now, when you do that, you're opening the floodgates. You're opening the floodgates.
Yeah.
So, what I'm saying is that let's deal with the issue. Prosecution, young Korean video, so sure one punishment. One saw why immoral activities, so we'll be seeing one easy. We'll have a better society. But maybe pedo be bokwa could you video no about blackmail be at us. Obokweke video no ba blackmail will be there and yeah may day no na suffer here what be ya suffer na di nyina wetwa suffer video okoko na say jump up it we dey good the chapel. So I'm just saying that let's deal with issues as they are. I may be a victim of it but
yeah
obi botwa video no discussion to me wa ya kwhwi moba or ya kwhwi but why no on the affected galamsey and it tainted the whole abaze integrity of what the government was doing.
Yeah,
in fact it was not true. We'll be told now show them bogus video Oh yeah, no, affecting young Ghana, and I'm over the years. I'm not sure of the nitty-gritties of it. You understand? But where is he now?
Yeah.
But World Cup 2006, 2010, Atasa, and then the other judges. I'm not saying that there are issues of morality.
Yeah.
But when these videos come out, we don't go say threaten them, could show public domain. Give it to the appropriate agencies. Let them deal with it. When the person is found culpable, then the person is punished. And some stating back the Mushua, the Meshu.
Oh, I see. Sa Apramine Forest, no. But you unim
Apramine Forest.
But you
Oh, Apramine Forest, my quarter, Cobra Forest, Apramine, and what
yeah, but are these forests you allow people to mine in them?
No, forest reserves they say into go, but I'm not making the woman entry permit. You go for a license.
Yeah.
Once you get a license, then you take it from there. I mean, so it depends. I mean, so well, maybe I want to permit me. Okay. So it depends on the agencies. No, it will determine.
Yeah. Because I'm asking this because of the small scale miners. Can say, current fight way. Of course, you are not part of this current fight. You might not be able to address it.
Yeah.
Say be a ministry now, no air handle, no. But more time, no. How protective Anna Mutumi is secure yen forest, no, from mining activities.
Oh, say on the meter the name is drones call.
Good.
Yeah, the drones call. Yeah, Korea, sir. Yeah, you follow up. By that time, no, the net system, no, it wasn't a system that on the committee no ad hoc. There are agencies who must respect those agencies. Minerals Commission, the human and they be what to Chimakakra. So we're all coming on board to help. Atasa inti echo ne ekahwehwa other relevant agents no in ejuma.
Okay.
Atasa on them to video no 1000 because I wasn't issuing licenses. My job was to sanitize the system and make sure we all work together and restructure it. Until never did I go to Minerals Commission and put 2-3 times when I'm croho. Wapa meeting meeting. This is the way it's going. No, I report to the ministers and the president. For a pramana them areas no. What I am trying to say is that mukro that time not was illegal. Until no when you're entry permit. No age by the time there wasn't a license.
Yeah.
You get the point. On the market that there was what a gap.
A gap, okay.
Into gap but the popular illegal mining. Use for gap. That's basically what it was.
But more excavators, no issues, no, you know. Where did it lead us to in the scheme of things?
Oh, the excavators for also say
those you confiscated then, no?
And say on the excavators they confiscating. Oh no, it's 500. No, there was nothing like that.
Okay.
No, it was about 290.
290.
And I believe that time Minister Chemohon, all these things came to bear. Well, I mean, it was there. Okay. I mean, what was the aviation center? So everything was accounted for. Yes. 500, no, we didn't have that. Because on the match that we had there, Echo mining sites, illegal miners now. Maybe I created 10 machines. No. At the time, 10 no low bed in your until I record the way 10. No, I have control board. No, what's up?
Yeah.
Into other but I the 10. I record once we to phone I record Vanguard. Vanguard. I was then or they I call it low bed. Within 3 days, about minus was the control board be actually wait to add.
Oh, I see.
In about 10, maybe a waka 4. So your actuals will be 4. But then I recorded 10. That was the discrepancy. Until your audit across the country, you who need Nana, then yes, bay. I'm not saying they behind you and I'm not privy to it, but if you are within the system,
so
on upon a decision made by there,
they're also finding ways to evade the system.
On the ministers make a decision, them they centralize in funding Accra.
Good,
yes.
I see. But eventually, this current fight, say you perceive in your own estimation, because you've been at the war front before, and you know what it takes to deal with the menace.
Oh, system now land Syrian. I think they're the right course.
Oh, like seriously?
No, yes, because it's just an attitude. Mama Kanata, sir.
But because of attitude, negligence, they are there to tow us in line.
Exactly. So we just need to deepen what we're doing. Focus on it. Atasa. Yeah, to reinvent a wheel. No.
Yeah.
Atasa. Into some my enumerate today. Lands Ministry, they're doing some. I just think that we need more transparency. We comply to what we're saying. We're doing, and then I think the 164 foreigners. Yes, they must be prosecuted. So gradually you're going to get there. Say yani you lack. I mean you collapse kakra. No one's waba because they won't stop doing it. And all these things are addition in tandem with other things. For example, a bonde a friend and Ghana card they aba. So data gathering in the country alone, it's enough for us. But that is that. Until galamsey could tell you know because economy in economy sectors be a year or pick up. People will not want to do mining in the other area. The data gathering crab me nipa where you mining sector no put about the decision. So I have the whole aspect of the economy on nina obobo forward more nti you both work the galamsey no you solve small scale mining issue new na ebia area be today transportation akufuma transportation phone baba so it needs to move together. That's basically.
But can we do small scale mining without foreigners participation?
It is possible. It is possible, but nina them now because on the make they say publish the companies ahin or ne a war community that Chinese food baha. Like the galamsey of them can no, it's okay for because education it's important because those in the area no, okay, they need to know that large scale mining on abroad way. Na how is it possible? Okay, but okay, Chinese you also that be assassin 25 acres, 50 acres or a large scale.
Yeah.
Until Chinese food allowed to. I will not enjoy 50 acres. You don't know. But if the information is there, Google also that be okay. My but me who don't signboard her also done mining company or a small scale mining Chinese for don't have. They can report it.
Yeah.
You understand? So let's put out a lot of information out there. Let's be transparent. Let people understand what is happening. Yeah, and Dama, Atasa, we'll be working together because Esha, a whole a catchment area, next 10 mining firms, or Nen Su Ben, Nen Sun say there will be peer review.
Yeah.
In soon as I make a say soon because the pandemic is easy to be. And that thing we started doing that.
Yeah.
I'm Kadebia when you say, Atasa, yeah, no, count or yeah, in soon, hot on effect American, no sooner at so that's how I think we see.
But because of your experience in the field, any more innovative measures, even others wanted to learn from more best practices, no. And I mean, we start this next question. We often hear say mining communities, no, are highly deprived. For instance, we hear say Obuase there, the community is hanging. Okwatakwania there are certain areas we share baby a bimu fie wo any said the mining no akoto omo ni ade na you see say it's almost a death trap. And you know a better yetumi anya the benefits of mining na communities na yeah mine in no almost so no etumi adi. How do we blend the two?
You're talking about sustainable development where marginalized people are in there, and so you need to include them. I mean, my PhD is to do with sustainable development, small scale mining in Ghana. That's why I'm writing at Bristol University. So it's a case of bringing the marginalized on board. On our lands ministry, community mining, alternative livelihood. So within the community, no bia EBB, the more kept social vices and environmental degradation because they are going to do well because you've included them in what you're doing. Into them zamani na into that's what I'm saying. The lands ministry, Ejuman Dore, Atasa, it could be the in attitude. We have an educational bit and all that, and I'm saying that we just have to put it out there. Once we put it out there, where we are say, well, a better honest as in us who could see. Ghana has so near one. I did China there will be fitia. I will only be fitia, and the next day when they on way Sabrasan, who be any hippomoba. So yet area Nasa, yeah, no worry mining now we hear now a mining company na ka jiska no ubu nso obi baba beka onya breaching kuti no konkonsa for you get it, but let's put it out there, let's publish it, let's know that the status of each mining company on any or general license that the license will them day at us or renew that sort of thing, and we started doing that. As I say, hey, maybe away or districts I don't know. I haven't actually been involved
to the field of late.
I haven't been involved with anything to do with that, but you're asking me then. As I said, and I believe that we the ministers worry with Ejuma. As I said, if I sit and I say that Ejuma, no, I say that I'm being disingenuous. No, as I said, they're working. But an attitude, and when we put it out there and we educate people the more, because we travel the length and breadth of the country, and there was that awareness. Maybe I media no worry about no it will be some question. Maybe to people were aware that everybody will be Irish or so worry.
Yeah, because recently Cocoa Board made us aware, say they're embarking on a project to reclaim most of the cocoa lands.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, are destroyed by mining activities. Now I don't know, sir. During your time, you came across cocoa lands, mining activities. I destroyed them. And where I said there were efforts to reclaim those lands.
Okay, I mean in the roadmap there was reclamation as well.
Good.
Stated in it, but you see, maybe yeah documentary. Lady Beyonce, Nasa say, Wabeji. Cocoa fu and nan was John galamsey food bear was what before na lo na Chinese food account we drew as in the dado. The person had no option than to pay. Okay, them documentary be there Oma issue had no option than to pay. Kojo Ponkroma has that video on Noma the major man inti oban them the pakruno so one cribio said no on so no or jiskan no ko todansi ko sidan kumasi. We sit down kakra, but there was no
poor farmer no there.
But farmer no na so farmer no say no jiskan so ninyo abre or can no work sit down kumasi. But there was no regular income coming in and all that. Cocoa farmers were loose at us. So what I'm trying to say that the sustainable about the income no ban oko. But cocoa farm no problem behind you. Obi no pedo to gold new in oko at us. So what Cocoa Board is doing, I mean, it's good to reclaim the lands for people to plant cocoa because it's a crop. In some we need to do in tandem with other sectors. Into bondo bi or your mining that's the alternative livelihood, which is a very good initiative by them. Or your and mining good now, so no some people mining. Baby cry you can no invest in cocoa. But to more we reclaim the land, not that cocoa farming. It's possible.
But you made some comment earlier on, say in 2024, you get back to Ghanaians to seek their mandate again to break the 8. And when it gets to that time, message man Amodebeko. I mean, are you of the conviction, say by then, not when positive results with this fight against small scale mining?
Yes, because the way Abana Sorwa, some no to be atasa will yield positive results.
Are you sure?
Oh, sir, I mean, me nipa atasa. But what I see that our government is doing atasa, in as party people, so because I wouldn't, Yabra 2016, ne power. There's amo ne asena akobiom ne yakọ bra ne aba and elmam to onye de e bia football ye gba ọkọ over ne za aboto ne abobiom or there yeah then ye koyenyim. So I'm saying that it is good that we're having these discussions around this time so that the awareness is there. There were 2 years to an election, 2 years to the elections. We'll deal with all these things because wonder was Charles Bishop no you lose mining concessions in you know it's not true atasa that zamana no atasa on no we implementing with the ministers in Mekay 2018 Moko for regional secretary biom one obejo wakasa was so yemfa galamsey in rain Nkrofo what about saying on no why was saying Nkrofo ejuma did it, and so people thought I was going to defend it and say me yehwe na me so no kwar sisia no nzamayezin galamsey some no but one funny nyina nshop but we charge one what to abamam no we ne galamsey asem no ye so credit more biabi but
wow
you papa say I don't hear my phone
but now you have the full complement of your functional executives and also the appointed officers. Some few weeks into their office, you know, who almost saying,
oh, so far, Mobo Nabado, Justin Kodia, and then the chairman in team, I believe they are doing so well. Why Juma Papa, so far, but it's the beginning. They've started well.
Yeah.
I mean, on the stability we were partying. The fact that me kita elected position, even I'm a Tadia mayor, the major one, I'm using my own resources to go around and make sure that my party stays in power. And the baby, I saw, yeah, no, it didn't, because say to feel there and Chabi Morocco be no manco. Now, on feeling them in China, that mentality is wrong. When he succeeds, I succeed, my party succeed, and the government succeed. So, and I think they're doing well, and we're going to support. I
see. But putting our ears to the ground, yet Esikadu Ketan be in the air. Bibi them
one moment I know car.
Esikadu Ketan.
Say, Yamia drum na party.
Good.
On the minimum intimate said, na party. Oh, you mother young qua. You were friend, your papi. Did you blambulin and Nanako Brancatiano and ye? Okay, when you now pedocubia. I says Cado on now.
Free.
Obia, when you want Bocco, you should be on it.
No, but I mean, I don't think, sir, if the people are calling on you to save her, you decline.
Oh, you put the moon on the politics of Groffo. Man, me imagine a more concrofno is a malaka some time more malamoko.
So this is your time.
Oh, yeah, I time. Young couple no be determined, but point I'm make it there. On the Groffo, how put away the way popular. Also, the mammy imagine the more dumb politics with you. Mister there, it's a party no. Okay, we promote no man because I've been results secretary 2 times, a member of the National Council, into meaning party rules. Into one matter there, young co, no bopia. Mokobi, me face kadia, me a hunting easy.
Yeah,
but man kada microphone work from the either man, go back party no, naloya, Malamesi, where the noida, man,
because you already have one foot in the house, and if you add the other one there, then it's a done deal.
And to I am
That's right, that's right. And to watch out for Charles BCU for a Sikadu Ketan constituency.
That's why they're bomb.
Charles Onyawanto Cromwell BCU. Them no bona.
Charles Cromwell Nanabeni Onyawanto BCU.
Charles Cromwell Nanabeni Onyawanto BCU. That's right. For Esikado Ketan.
One time. But on your campaign here, Mr. So we you
promote. Oh yeah, I know, but I mean in right jam tumra.
Exactly.
That's right, yeah. Sure, and you know, say a quine be demua. Na party no ebiemu for parliament here, you watch out for Charles BCU, Elwe Sikado Ketan. That's it. So finally, a dear message now, DJ NPP supporters. Recently, some news aside Aishawan has got to do with a year S. Gracia, emoluments near day for former president. Meaning so what TB? Do you have something to share?
Oh, what is important? As I mean, your research on manka. I don't want to say anything and then come back and correct it.
I get you. Yeah.
As a hint, I don't have the facts for it. I haven't read anything, so I'm not going to comment.
So you're not going to comment on it.
So appear my baby ma.
Why not?
Document no. Me could read.
Yeah. Once you've assumed full communications for the party in the
but my mind there. So as in the President Mahama or Norbaza about Tristan Kakra on Penaminium at a sabbatic.
You will say